It's becoming more and more rare, but people are keeping their cars for more than 15 years. To see what cars were the top 10 kept over 15 years, AutoGuide.com surveyed over 650,000 vehicles from the model years 1981 to 2002 that were sold in 2017. All 10 vehicles on the list are at least 1.7 times more likely than average to be kept by the original owner for 15 years or more, and the list is basically dominated by a single automaker. Can you guess who it is? Number 10 is the Toyota Avalon. The Toyota Avalon lands in 10th place, with 11.7% of its original owners keeping the car for 15 or more years. That's 1.7 times more likely than average. Number 9, the Honda CR-V. One of only 2 Honda vehicles on the list, 11.9% of Honda owners keep their cars for more than 15 years. Like the Avalon, it's also 1.7 times more likely compared to the average. Number 8 is the Toyota Tacoma. Toyota Tacoma owners are 1.8 times more likely than average owners to keep their trucks for more than 15 years. According to the data, 12.4% of the original owners kept their Tacomas. Number 7, the Toyota Sequoia. Yet another SUV on the list, the Toyota Sequoia is in 7th place with 12.8% of its original owners keeping the vehicle for 15 or more years. That's 1.9 times more likely compared to the average. Number 6 is the Honda Odyssey. This is the only other car on the list that isn't a Toyota. The automotive research firm found that 12.8% of its original owners kept the Odyssey for more than 15 years, which is also 1.9 times more likely than average. Number 5, the Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 remains one of the most popular crossovers today, and 14.3% of its original owners kept the RAV4 for 15 years or more. That means RAV4 owners are 2.1 times more likely than average to keep their vehicles. The only hybrid on the list, the Toyota Prius, may come as a surprise to some, since the older model years weren't as refined or popular as the current models. But still, 15% of older Prius owners kept their vehicles for 15 years or more, which is 2.2 times more likely than the average owner. Number 3 is the Toyota Tundra. Another Toyota pickup on the list, the Tundra kicks off the top 3 with 15.7% of its owners keeping the truck for 15 years or more, which is 2.3 times more likely than the average owner. Number 2 is the Toyota Sienna. Compared to the Honda Odyssey, more Toyota Sienna owners tend to keep their minivans for 15 years or more. Data shows 17.1% of original owners kept the Sienna in their driveways, which is 2.5 times more likely than average. And the vehicle that owners are 2.7 times more likely than average to keep their vehicles for 15 years or more is the Toyota Highlander. A total of 18.3% of their original owners kept the Highlander for at least a decade and a half. So if you own a Toyota, keep it. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe.